You know, I think it's indecent. I think it is indecent that I am here, just a normal man, just a normal, innocent man, going to bed at a reasonable hour, and then I have to wake up, and I have to see that Nintendo has dropped a fucking Star Fox Direct out of nowhere in the morning. I have to see this. I think it is indecent. I think it is criminal behavior. To be frank, I'm just a normal man. I'm just a normal, innocent man. And I can't be expected to have to deal with this. Anyway, there's a Nintendo Direct, and it's Star Fox, and everyone was kind of expecting this. It's not really a surprise, even though they seem to drop it basically out of... I didn't see an announcement post for it anyway. They seem to drop it out of nowhere. Because Star Fox showed up in the Mario Galaxy movie, and pretty much everyone was assuming that, okay, this means that Nintendo eventually are going to be trying to put out a video game to sort of capitalize on that. And then there was some leaks from a Nintendo leaker who's been accurate in the past, talking about, oh yeah, there's definitely going to be a Star Fox game, and so no surprise that a Star Fox game was here, just didn't expect to see it now. Now, I want to be optimistic. I want to be optimistic, right? I want to enter this with a clear heart and an empty soul, and be optimistic and say, okay, new Star Fox game. Nintendo generally makes good games. I think Star Fox Zero is better than its reputation, which, you know, low bar, but still. Maybe it's gonna be good. Maybe it's gonna be something fun and delightful and interesting, and maybe it's not gonna be just fucking Star Fox 64 again. but the cynical part of me knows that they don't have any other ideas for Star Fox anymore. They don't have any other ideas for Star Fox anymore. All they know is re-release Star Fox 64, the one time that the game was like universally beloved. And it's so tragic because like I will still buy it because I love Star Fox 64. It's a very good video game. Like I said, I even thought that Zero was better than its reputation, which, you know. So, I'll buy it. I'll fucking play Corneria again. I'll do it. I'll do it. Because I have no defenses against this, but I'm tired, Grandpa. I'm tired. Miyamoto, please give me a new thing. Star Fox Command was really good. I really liked Star Fox Command. Like, you probably can't do that on the Switch, but you could do something like it where different stuff, where it's not Andros and Corneria and fucking Fox, James Fox McCloud, and Fox having daddy issues, where it's like literally anything else other than that. You can do that. You can fucking do Star Fox Adventures again. I'd be happy with that. I just... Maybe we just don't need to re-release Star Fox 64 anymore. Maybe it's fine. There's a very good PC decompilation, by the way. A PC port of Star Fox 64, which, like, I recommend that everyone play, because it's very good. And there's at least a couple of indie games that I know about, which are basically doing Star Fox, complete with like furry characters and like the whole shebang, but it's different games that do different things and tell different stories and stuff. But they are like rail shooter, space flight, you know, that kind of video game, and they exist. I wish I could remember the names of them off the top of my head, but they exist, right? So there is competition here, and does it have to be Star Fox 64 again? I guess there's a way to find out if my cynicism will not be validated on this occasion, and that is to press play.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Last month, we released the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which was enjoyed by many people around the world. To everyone who saw it in theaters, thank you very much. The movie features a certain character who isn't part of the Super Mario series.
Gee, I wonder who. Okay,
That's
okay. All right. I have not seen the Galaxy movie. That is a different Fox, I will say. That's a very Illumination animation Fox. That is what? Yeah. I mean, shit. Fuck it, Nintendo. Give me that guy. I've had enough of Fox McCloud Captain Daddy issues. That's fine. That's enough of that. Give him a personality. I would even if it's obnoxious and annoying, give him a personality. I'll take it.
Character from the Star Fox series, Fox McCloud, makes an appearance. Now, Fox and his wingmen return in their own Nintendo Switch 2 game. This game is called Star Fox.
Well, yeah.
And now, I'll pass it over to Koizumi-san.
Could it not be Star Fox 3? Like, follow up on Star Fox 2.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here on, I'll be your host for this presentation. Star Fox is based on the Nintendo 64 game, Star Fox 64.
What? Oh my fucking god! Okay, they just came right out and said it, huh? Okay, yeah, sure, okay, fine. Yeah, alright. Like I said, I'll buy it. I'll fucking buy it. I'll fucking buy it. I mean, I have no spine when it comes to this shit. Like Nintendo, like they don't have me by the balls. They have me like the basal nerves of my lizard brain, right? Because Nintendo 64 was my childhood console. It was the first console that I owned that was like mine, that I had. And I had Star Fox 64, and I had Ocarina of Time, and I had Majora's Mask, and I had Mario 64. And, like, they have grasped on to those nerve fibers with, like, the relentlessness of a fucking tick or whatever, and they've never let go. And they have me, so I don't, like, I'm fucking, I'm gonna buy it. Of course I am, but, like, you're just gonna come right out and say it. Oh, no, yeah, we don't have any new ideas. Yeah, we're re-releasing that fucking game again. Because it worked so well with Star Fox Zero. What? What are you meowing at? Is there a bird? Is there a bird? Apollo's up on... We have some, like, shelves that I've stuck to the window, and he's up there, and I think he sees a bird. Or maybe he's just kind of hyper. Are you just kind of hyper? Because he's meowing at nothing. And wiggling around. Silly boy. Yeah, he's just kind of hyper. Anyway, it's just come right out and say it. It's like, yeah, we don't have any new ideas. We didn't have anything new to bring to this. We're just gonna do the same old shit. We're remixing this shit like we're fucking Marvel Comics. Like, oh my god.
Completely updated. All of the characters in the game have also been redesigned. All right, let's take a look.
Sure. Can we at least have a few new levels? No, you're fucking... Listen, Star Fox was always doing kind of a Star Wars thing with their soundtrack, right? Like they were always a little bit like the sort of John Williams mode of big trumpets and sort of taking off from the Planet Suite in the same way that John Williams was, but like...
Let's take a look.
Like dropping to the minor key there, and then we get into that, like, these fucking arpeggio, like, whatever, I don't know enough music term like, like that. That is full, you are fully, like, and you're doing it while you're panning down on a planet like that. That is, you're not just, like, okay, fine. They have one new idea. They're gonna rip off Star Wars even more explicitly. That's the new idea. You know, give Fox McCloud a lightsaber and I'm on board. I'm so weak. I'm so weak.
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings.
I'm so weak because I see this and, like, I'm sitting here being such a cynic, right? I'm being such a cynic. I'm excoriating Nintendo. They have no new ideas. Like, oh my god, what is this fucking company at? But I see that shit, and I can still feel Like I said, they have me. By the base of my brain, I can still feel my inner child being like, oh. I can still feel it. I can still feel myself being like, oh shit, this is exactly like how I imagined it should have looked like when I was a kid. Oh my god, they're giving me the thing I wanted when I was a child. And also, in fairness, Star Fox 64 was like 30 years ago at this point, right? Like, it's a long fucking time ago. And there's gonna be a new generation of kids who are so ready for this shit. Who are so ready for cool furries flying spaceships. Like, they're so ready for this. There's gonna be... If this game is even moderately successful, entire new generations of furries are gonna get birthed by this. Right? Furries and mech perverts. Which, like, category with a lot of overlap, obviously. And that's not a bad thing. I don't begrudge Nintendo for making more furries. We could do with a few more mech furries. Like the world is not going to be a worse place. It's going to be a better place for that. You're going to get more interesting porn, for one thing. Oh, Apollo's wilding. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, he's all over the place. Yeah, but it's also, I can just, like, I'm trying so hard to be cynical and to be like, oh my god, they're re-releasing Star Fox 64. This sucks. This is not what I wanted. But I see this and I'm like, no, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted this. I didn't want to want it, but I do. Look, they have it's fucking all of the mechanics and they're doing the fucking, like, oh, look at the fucking mechanics of the R-Wing and it's got the little spinny turbines. And, like, all the mechanical bits slide and do cool mechanical shit, just like in my Japanese animes. Oh, no. Oh, no. They have fucking individualized decals on their fucking R-Wings. Falco has fucking wings on his. Oh, fuck off.
G-diffuser systems check.
I'm not 100% sure I'm sold on Fox's voice yet. He sounds... Well, if we're doing Star Fox 64, and if the valence of Star Fox 64 is Fox dealing with his daddy issues, he should kind of sound like a kid, shouldn't he?
Sound off, team.
Slippy here. So far, so good.
Hey, baby. Hi, Slips. Interesting. Interesting take on Slippy.
Here. So far, so good.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Falco here. G-diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
G-diffuser seems fine. I guess they're setting up for later in the mission when Falco's gonna be like, something's wrong with the G-diffuser system. Which, like, okay, fair enough, sure. He does look good, I will say. Look, he's got a scar across his beak. They've really put something into the rendering of the feathers on him. Yeah, that's not a bad Falco. Much less stylized than he often is. Like, they're sort of... that's what's interesting about Slippy, especially, is... Like, they are not realistic animals, right? Like, they're not doing realistic animal style. But they're definitely leaning away from classical anthropomorphism, right? They're leaning much more into animal aspects. They're on the sliding scale of anthropomorphic to animal, like of human to animal, they're leaning a little bit more towards the animal with the characters in a way that I quite like. I like how they're handling Falco's dialogue as well, because he has to lip sync, right? Like, he has to say the things.
Falco here. G-diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
Right. So they want him to lip sync enough that it feels like he is forming the vowels and the consonants, right? So G-diffuser, right? Like the lip shapes that you have to do in order to make those sounds. But they want also clearly, because they're... Apollo, no. No. I know you're wilding. He was being a bit of a brat to his sister. They want to hold on to that, like, keeping it close to animals, right? Like, except for the eyes. The eyes are human. But they want to do that thing of keeping it close to animals. So with Falco, they're making a very specific decision that his upper beak is just not mobile, right? Like, there are very little things where he can kind of pull on the corners of the mouth. Right, and he can kind of sneer, he can kind of raise the side of the beak like a lip in a way, but he can't seem to manipulate the front of the beak at all. Like, that seems to be stuck completely still. It doesn't morph or change shape to form like an O sound, for example. They do that with his lower jaw.
Fine. Let's go already.
Right, when he has to say go, that's the lower jaw that's pushing forward and forming at least the implication of that rounded lip shape that you need for go. Interesting. That's cool.
Enemy targets up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
What you're seeing is footage of the game in action.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I hadn't figured. Oh, God, it does look good. It's just like, you know what? I think I would have been more okay with this if Star Fox Zero hadn't also been Star Fox 64 again. Like, I would, there would have been less of my cynicism, and I would be even more powerless against this. Ah, fuck. God damn it. I'm struggling.
While stage layouts have been kept the same, the visuals have received a major upgrade.
Okay, so the stage layouts are the same, which means we're going to get all the same stages? Give me 1 or 2 new ones. Like, not 1 or 2. Give me 5. Give me 8. Give me 10 new ones. Like, some of the Star Fox 64 stages weren't great. Like, some of them could maybe do with a...
Slippy, stay in formation.
Banter between characters is also back.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
Peppy sounds a lot older.
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors.
Oh, that's interesting. They've changed Slippy up a little bit there. Because Slippy, part of the reason why people get so annoyed by Slippy is because Slippy's like, wow, help me, Fox, I don't know how to do anything, oh no! Right, like, you get this sense of Slippy as a bumbling idiot who just kind of stumbles into problems by making stupid mistakes. And that's a different vibe here, where it's like, cover me while I fine-tune my sensors is different than, oh no, help me!
Oh, you got him? Thanks, Fox.
That seems much more like Slippy is sort of a gearhead who's distracted, right? Who's like, well, I'm fine-tuning my sensors. I'm doing the mechanical, technical nonsense of the thing, and I was just distracted and I wasn't paying attention. That's probably still a bit annoying if Slippy is going to get into as much trouble as he always was. But I do think that's going to be more tolerable than, oh no, Fox, oh, get them off me, help me, oh, I'm useless, I can't do anything.
We need your help, Star Fox.
Hey there, General. You seem a little on edge. But as it happens, my team's
This
available
is
to
Fox
deploy
McCloud, leader of the Star.
Yeah, the character design is interesting. I want to see full body. I want to see full body looks at them. But, like, that's the thing I was talking about, like, being more towards the animal. They have very, very thick necks, right? Because he has the big furry neck of a fox, and Peppy has, like, the big sort of round, heavy neck of a hare, I guess. Well, of a rabbit, really. Hares are these gangly little weird motherfuckers.
edge. But as it happens, my team's
This
available
is
to
Fox
deploy
McCloud, leader of the Star Fox Mercenary Squad.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox. We're gonna take the system back from Androx. got a job to do, Starfox. We're gonna take the system back from Andross.
Yeah, so with Fox, they're doing much more human-like lip sync, right? Like, because he can get away with it with a character like that. But I do appreciate that we have, like, the very heavy black lip corners, right? Like, the heavy black lips that you get on, like, that kind of canid. And that it's being used specifically to, like, enhance his expressiveness.
One planet at a time.
Falco Lombardi is their ace pilot and Fox's rival.
Sounds perfect. There's no way Andross would expect us to launch an assault there. You up for another challenge, Fox?
Scans are showing unidentified energy emanating from within.
Flippy Toad is the team's engineer extraordinaire.
Incredible! Do you realize how rare it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
That base is the gateway to the wider system, Fox.
And Peppy Hare is their strategic mastermind and veteran pilot.
Advance into enemy space. Just this.
Okay, so they're gonna try and expand on the characters with little cutscenes like that. Okay, that is something. It's like that is something that we're gonna get a little bit of story, character, personality content. I don't rate the dialogue that I've heard so far very highly. It's very sort of perfunctory, very well Saturday morning cartoon, which I guess is an okay vibe.
Hit them quick and hit them hard.
The fate of the Lilat system rests squarely on their shoulders.
I do like the animation on them.
The R-Wing is a high-performance aerospace fighter piloted by Fox and his crew. It's equipped with a laser. It can also fire charged shots.
The interesting thing is that Star Fox 64 is, at the core of it, a score-based, a high-score game, right? Like, that's the whole game is structured around score. Like, the higher your score, the more difficult the levels you can play, and the closer you get to, like, getting the true ending, right? So it is, like, it's an arcade game that is, like, very... That, like... Certainly with a Nintendo 64 controller back then, expected rather a high level of performance of you, right? Not anything that a determined 10-year-old couldn't overcome with, you know, a couple of weeks of obsessive daily playtime. Certainly that's how I did it. But it was still a game whose fundamental appeal was challenge and replayability, right? Is like taking another run to see if you can do better, to see if you can find more paths, to see if you can discover another warp thing, to see if and Nintendo as a company has a design philosophy that's not really like where they prefer to keep their difficulty sort of gated away. Well, it depends, right? Like in Mario games, they have bits of the game that are very difficult indeed, right? Like you can find real challenge levels in Mario games. But they're usually hidden like at the end of the game, typically past the ending. Typically side content, like they're typically sort of shoved away in a corner so they don't interfere with your hypothetical standard issue 9-year-old's first time through the game, right? Like standard issue 9-year-olds should be able to get through the game on first play by just kind of button mashing their way through it, right? That's sort of the Nintendo design philosophy for products that are supposed to be all ages, that are supposed to be like broad audience. And given that Star Fox is being sold on the back of the Mario Galaxy movie, I would assume that that's the market that they're targeting, right? At which point I wonder, okay, are you going to be changing the criteria for how you unlock the hardest path in the game? Like, are we still doing score attack? Like, are we still doing, you need to get a fucking 100 kills on Corneria to get the medal? You need to discover flying underneath all of the arcs in the water in order for Falco to lead you to the alternate, like, boss encounter. Like, are we still doing that? Or are they going to shove that even more into, like, even more into the side where it can't provide friction for, like, random kids? I do wonder about that.
Or launch bombs that cover a wide area. The R-Wing can break
It is very funny that they're like, yeah, it can fly slow and it can fly fast. These are features of the video game.
Do a barrel roll to repel enemy fire. And even somersault. Besides the R-Wing...
Okay, so we're getting the Landmaster mission. And we're getting... This is showing off all the vehicles, yeah.
A modified exploratory submersible called the Blue Marine can also be piloted, depending on the mission.
Impressive work, Star.
The campaign will take you to diverse planets as you seek out the enemy's stronghold to restore peace in the Lilat system.
Yeah, Corneria, Mateo. I don't see, because that there is definitely like easy path to Andros, hard path to Andros, or to Venom rather. Andros, not Andros. We have Sector Y. We have Sector X. Yeah, it looks like it's just literally just all the old levels. It doesn't look like they added any new levels. Oh, that does annoy me. Like, because it's one thing to just do the remake, right? But it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could have added a few new levels, surely.
Corneria is a planet teeming with life and the beating heart of the system.
It does seem to be playing a bit faster than the original. But then again, I played the original on a PAL television at 50 hertz, so I probably have a slower experience of it in general.
Ficina is a frozen planet with most of its surface covered in ice.
Ficina. Yeah, no, Hoth. It's Hoth. It's literally Hoth. Like, it wasn't that obvious on the N64, but, like, that's Hoth. You just made Hoth.
And snow.
It's your own target, Fox.
Solar is the Lilat system's scorching hot second star. And Zoness is a deserted, polluted ocean planet that was stripped of all its natural resources.
Cool your jets, Cat.
Cat is there, yay!
There's also an asteroid field to navigate.
Persistent laser tech!
And the inside of a nebula. From planet surfaces to out.
Oh, Sector Y does look good. It does look good, like, visually. Yeah, like, the visual upgrade alone does do a lot. It does do a lot. It really does.
Outer space, a variety of stages await. With free-flying...
This one, in fairness, is not ripping off Star Wars, it's ripping off Independence Day.
dogfights in all-range mode.
Hey, Bill!
And massive boss battles. You can look forward to intense aerial combat.
We did it. All units, disengage.
Depending on the objectives you complete, the number of enemies shot down, and other factors, the route you take through the system may change.
Right, so we're doing exactly the same thing again. Yeah. Okay, again, I wonder, are they going to change any of those criteria? But it does seem like they're holding on to you have to perform to a certain level to unlock the various stages, which, like, okay, good. Don't make it easier, though. Make it harder.
Replay stages with a different approach to find ways through that are off the beaten path.
You'd better be right about this, Falco.
I say we trust Falco's instincts. You worry about your own.
Plenty of new cutscenes have also been added. These include never-before-seen mission briefings between stages, allowing you to learn more about the characters and the Star Fox universe.
Fall in, team.
Yeah, and I don't like. I would like it to be that if you go the easy route, you get a different set of cutscenes than you do if you go the hard route, right? Like, I would, if we're adding anything, then I would like it to be that, like, if you play the easy route, right, like, which is the route where mostly you have a tendency to fail, that maybe the outcomes are, like, more overtly negative, right? Like, that the team is overtly struggling a bit more, maybe having a little bit more conflict, and maybe on the hard route, everyone's like, holy shit, we're doing it because you're kicking the ass of it. Like, I don't know. Like, there's something you can do there that might justify doing a straight-up remake, but okay.
How are we doing?
You can choose between...
Okay, good, yes. Right. So they have explicit difficulty modes as well. Laser and shield are fully upgraded, wings can be broken, medals and high scores can't be earned. Okay, continues are unlimited.
Easy.
Enemies do. That's standard mode.
Normal.
What's expert mode? More damage, collisions cost instant wing damage. Oh! Expert medals and high scores can be earned. No continues. I'm into that.
Expert difficulty settings. When playing on easy difficulty, your shield gauge will be longer, and your lasers will remain powered up, making it ideal for novice pilots. In
Challenge mode. Yeah. Like I said, they like to shove the real sicko challenge shit off to one side. I guess that's what we're doing here.
You can replay stages you've already cleared. Complete a variety of objectives that bring new challenges
Okay, I'm into that. I'm into that.
to each mission that you won't find in the campaign.
Defend the Allied fleet! Don't let any of them pass us!
Break through! We'll find out who's coordinating this attack.
Take on these challenges on either normal or
150 hits, no hitting a teammate, 30 warship turrets, 14 Shogun troopers, both Shogun warriors within 15 seconds of their appearance. I can do that. I know. Well, I could do that in 64. Who knows if I can do it in this? 12 missiles to street the Shogun warlord using only charged shots. Oh, I'm kind of into that. I'm kind of into that.
expert difficulty.
What's the reward you get, though?
Battle mode puts you in 4 versus 4 dogfights. Players are split between Team Star Fox and Team Star Wolf, then compete to earn the most points.
Huh. People are going to be hornier for Pigma than they've ever been before, I think. Maybe not so much for Andrew.
And Team Star Wolf, then compete to earn the most points by clearing missions and taking down foes.
Is that going to be like a genuinely
You can select from
robust...
3 stages, each with its own rule set.
Only 3 stages? Is that going to be like a genuinely robust
Take
multiplayer
out opponents
mode?
and seize control of the zone around the satellite towers on Corneria.
Zone defense? Yeah. Okay.
Starfox completed the objective.
Collect as many energy crystals as you can while dodging meteorites on Ficina.
That does look kind of cool.
Or retrieve cargo from space pirates and take it to your base in Sector Y.
Starfox completed the objective.
I want to see Star Wolf's base.
You can create private matches with your friends online.
Ah, shit. I'm kind of into that.
Up with random players from around the world, making for a variety of ways to join team battles. Plus, if one person has the game, up to 4 players can take to the skies
Good.
locally
Game
with
share. Even on
Or
Switch 1.
online,
Nice.
using game share via game chat.
I wonder how stable that's going to be. I wonder how poorly that's going to run on Switch 1. But if that runs well, even on Switch 1, then shit, that's going to be pretty cool. And mouse targeting.
Holding your Joy-Con 2
Okay.
controller like a mouse, you can seamlessly swap to mouse-controlled targeting for intuitive aiming and steering.
Okay. That's actually... Because, like, targeting... One of the weaknesses of Star Fox, one of the things they actually tried to address in Zero, right, is that your piloting is also your aiming, right? Like, they never really adopted dual stick for Star Fox 64 because there wasn't a dual stick. There was only one stick. So it was like your piloting is the same as your aiming, right? And that introduced some interesting challenges, right? Like, in the sense of if you want to aim at something, you have to fly at it. And that meant you had to balance your aiming with your piloting to avoid getting hit by shit while at the same time being able to hit stuff. It also introduced some limitations, right? One of the things they tried to do in Star Fox Zero, one of the things that was supposedly the innovation was your flight and your aiming was completely disconnected from one another, right? Like, well, not completely, but you could basically be flying in one direction and shooting in a completely different one by using the gamepad, however clunky it was. That's something they were trying to do, to sort of address that, to disconnect your piloting from your aiming. Mouse targeting is interesting because Zero was designed around forcing you to disconnect your aiming and your flying, right? There were many enemies where, like, you literally had to fly in a different direction and shoot in a different direction in order to be able to harm them, right? Like, you couldn't attack them from the front, as it were, by just flying at them. Presumably, that's not going to be the case in this game. They can't design the whole game around mouse targeting. So I wonder if it's going to be a thing where the speedrunners pick up mouse targeting and are just absolutely obliterating everything on screen. Or if mouse targeting is just going to be strictly way fucking worse because the game isn't really designed for it. I wonder. I'm going to try it, though.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
By sharing one of the Joy-Con 2 controllers with the second player, you can split pilot.
Oh, that sounds like fun again. Again, that sounds... That's also, again, that's good. That's the kind of thing that's really good if you have, like, a kid, right? If you have a nephew, if there's like, a young kid who's trying to play games and, like, maybe isn't that good at it, being able to be like, okay, I'll take the pilot seat, I'll fly, I'll make sure we don't crash into shit, and you just shoot down the bad guys with the mouse, right? Like, or you fly and I'll take care of shooting all the bad guys, and you just make sure we don't crash into anything. That's a really good way for parents to play with kids. And it also seems like, especially if you're playing the challenge mode on the high difficulty, that could actually be fun with a friend. Again, there's definitely going to be a challenge run at GDQ where it's like the pilot is blindfolded and the gunner has to guide them.
Trash the place.
I'll target the lights on the left. You guys go right.
Oh, Cat is looking different. Hang on. You used to be a lot more pink, girl. What happened? Did they leave you out in the sun for too long? Wow, that's a different looking cat. I appreciate how fucking feral she looks, though. And I will say this, by the way, like, I do want to, like, Cat in the original 64 was very much, oh, this is the girl one. Because she was, I think she was literally the only female character in the whole game. Like, I think she was literally the only one. And she was the girl one with the pink ship, and she had like I believe her character design implied eyeliner and like makeup in like some ways that was the 64, right? Like there was only so much fidelity you could get in there. I do appreciate that this cat, like, she still has like implied eyeshadow and like a bit of makeup on her, but like girl she looks a little rough around the edges. She looks a little feral. She has the pink ship, but it's like she's not like the girl one brackets eyeliner makeup and like feminine pretty kind of vibe. Like she looks a little like a fucking, she looks scrappy. I like that.
It's a trap. Take him down. Don't crawl back under your rock. A swarm of lowly flies.
Get ready, team. We're approaching Venom airspace.
What did you think?
I think you guys need to come up with one new video game idea for Star Fox. Just one. Just one singular one. Just one. Just one thing that isn't Star Fox 64 again. Please, I'm begging you. Also, yes, take my money. Of course, take my money. Of course you can have my money. You're Nintendo. I have no willpower. I'm a worm. I am weak. I'm a mark. I'm a... God damn it.
As you just saw, Fox and Company have a more animal-like design in this game.
And I do appreciate that. I do.
Reborn exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2 system, Star Fox launches June 25th.
June 25th? That's like a month from now. And a bit.
This game also supports character avatars, which let you change your face in game chat to look like a character. Like this.
Huh, neat.
How do I look?
Oh, wait, like as an actual fucking VTuber. Oh, man, again, there's gonna be so many furries. There's so many furries. So many furries are gonna make their avatar into one of the fucking starfox crew and see it moving and be like, oh shit, that's me. And that's gonna be it. Brackets positive. Like whatever else this game is gonna do, we're gonna have so many more furries, and that's gonna be a wonderful thing.
It doesn't just capture your head movement.
Is that all just camera tracking? That's pretty sophisticated camera tracking. Because, like, I have, like, my little avatar here can do fairly sophisticated hand tracking, right? Like, which is one of the reasons why I use the software that I do, is because I want to point at stuff sometimes. It doesn't support that level of facial tracking, though. At least not the avatar that I have. Maybe I could have an avatar that's able to capture that much facial expression. That would be nice, because, like, all I've got really with the avatar as it is I have a few toggles I can use, as you can, where I can change his expression. I don't really use them much because it's hotkeys, and I don't want to mess with them when I'm just trying to yap. But I wouldn't mind being able to fucking manipulate my eyebrows a little bit more.
But your mouth movement?
Yeah, that eye movement even. That is really sophisticated tracking. They're not doing that just with the Switch 1 camera, with the Switch 2 camera, surely.
Blinks. And your eyebrow movement as well.
VR chat fully is going to get so many new users.
USB camera, please give it a try. When using character avatars to look like a Star Fox character, friends playing other games can also see your new look. This game also supports the Nintendo 64 controller.
Ah, well,
those who
cool.
played the Nintendo 64 version,
I'm not going to be doing that.
Feel even closer to the
Listen, the 64 controller is iconic and interesting,
on the Super Nintendo
but
Entertainment System. The Star Fox series has had a long legacy on Nintendo platforms.
Yeah, no kidding.
Along that journey, it set out for adventure.
Because the thing is, Star Fox 64 was already kind of a remake of Star Fox 1. And then Star Fox Zero was a remake, a soft remake of 64. Not complete, like, it had its own ideas, but it was doing origin story again, right? And now we have Star Fox on Switch 2, which is a remake of Star Fox 64. Oh my god.
And join the battle in the Super Smash Bros. Series. We're grateful that you've continued to support the series for more than 30 years. If you've never experienced the series before, we hope you'll give Star Fox a try. Finally, we'll finish this presentation by sharing the game's prologue, which depicts a past battle.
Oh! So we actually get to play as...
involving James McCloud, father of the protagonist Fox. Thank you very much.
Or is it just like a prologue, as in a long cutscene? Let us play him. Let us play the cuts, like the... Because we got that in 64 also, right? Like, in 64, there's a little, again, Star Wars title crawl, basically. But I guess they're rendering it as fully as cutscenes. Give us gameplay. Like, let us play as fucking James.
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria Defense Force Headquarters. Do you read?
Loud and clear. James McCloud here, General. Star Fox is on approach to Venom. No indications yet of any suspicious activity.
Scars. Oh, fuck. Oh, people are gonna be catastrophically horny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious, people are gonna be horny for that one. They're already gonna be horny for but like, with the slightly graying muzzle, and the scars, and the fuck... Yeah, no, okay, sure. Good for them.
And thank you for accepting this mission, James. You're the only one I can trust.
General Pepper, do you read me? Something's jamming long-range comms. Stay sharp, team.
Are you seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
And we're doing this job for next to nothing?
Yeah, more people are going to be horny for Pigma. More people are going to be horny for him. Like, that's a type. That's a type for a specific person.
We're supposed to be mercs, not...
Where, like, because again, Pigma in the original is like, oh, I'm Pigma, right? It's like he was not much of a character. That, yeah, some people are gonna be into that.
Not chumps.
There's more at stake here than our bottom line, Pigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andross.
It's been years since Andross was banished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisonous...
All the more reason to figure out what's going on. Dr. Andross made mistakes, and he paid the price for them. But whatever else he is a genius. Maybe he found a way to survive.
Our leader. Such a bleeding heart.
Where'd they come from?
Defensive formation! Pigma, where are you going?
It's like you told me. I'm getting into formation.
You two-timing swine!
So it is just a cutscene.
What could I say? My new boss pays better. Corneria must suffer. Death to all who stand in the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andross?
Don't let them escape!
Okay, so it's not playable. They're just gonna play out. It's just a cutscene that we're gonna get to see in the video game anyway. Fine. Then I'm not that interested. And I guess that's just the end of the direct. Alright, fair enough. I was hoping it was going to be a level. Like, they should just have let you play it as a level. As a tutorial level, even, would have been fine. Well, you know, maybe not a tutorial, but, like, come on. Something new. The multiplayer mode looks fun, I will say. I'll not be playing it with a 64 controller, thank you very much. The game avatar thing is going to have consequences that Nintendo cannot possibly foresee. Brackets positive. And I will say it does look good. Like, it does... The updated visuals look good. They really do. And I am kind of into that multiplayer mode. Because it's not just like, oh, here's a map, shoot each other down. It's like, here's a bunch of objectives you have to complete while shooting each other down. And that to me is a lot more compelling and interesting. I could fucking play a few rounds of that. I could absolutely do. And like I said, like, it's not like I'm not gonna buy it. But oh, give me any other video game than fucking Star Fox 64. Like, let's... This game will sell well. It'll sell 5 gazillion billion million jillion copies. And then they make another one. Right? Right? Then you make another one, and then you do something. Then you have to do something new. Then you can't just be fucking re-releasing. Oh god, if it sells really well, they're just gonna port Star Fox Zero to Switch, aren't they? But at that point, you have to do a new game. You have to do a new one, Nintendo. It has to be something else now. If we're all good little boys and girls and non-binaries and all the rest of it, and we purchase this fucking video game, like you're gonna make a new one, right? A one that's actually with this actually a new. Something else is happening. You know, honestly, I'd take a remake of Star Fox Command. I would take a remake of just Star Fox Command. I'd take it. I would take it at this point. Because it has to be something other than just 64. Forever. Oh, if you want a picture of the future, imagine Nintendo re-releasing Star Fox 64 forever. Oh, well. I mean, it's not like... it's not like I really was expecting anything else.